Don't say, I can't afford it. Instead, ask, how can I afford it? When you say, I can't afford it, that turns off your mind, and that's the moment that you become poor. Instead, when you ask, how can I afford it? Now that's when your brain is activated and you're compelled to learn and figure out how. See, the first piece of real estate I ever bought cost me $295,000. And at that time, that seemed like a ton of money to me, and I didn't think that I could afford it. It was a fourplex building. But then I learned that I could buy it with just a 3.5% down payment, and I could use 75% of the existing tenant's rent income to qualify for the loan as long as I lived in one of the 4 units for 1 year. So instead of saying I can't afford the fourplex, I asked how can I afford it, and I learned how. This is straight from the Rich Dad School of Thought. Maybe you're really into, say, cars. Well then, don't say to yourself, I can't afford a Ferrari. Instead, ask, how could I afford a Ferrari, or even get a Ferrari for free? You could do that a ton of different ways. You could do that by owning a profitable business, or owning enough cash flowing real estate such that the income from the real estate could service the Ferrari payments. Or you could afford the Ferrari by renting it out 90% of the time. See, rather than saying you can't, you asked, how could I? Look, you don't really want to live below your means. When you go out for dinner, you'd rather look at the left side of the menu and not even have to be concerned with the prices on the right side of the menu. Rather than living below your means by saying I can't afford it, instead expand your means by fulfilling your potential and learning while you're at it as you ask, how can I afford it? My name is Keith Weinhold. For my free book on specifically developing your wealth mindset, go to GetRichEducation.com/book. That's GetRichEducation.com/book. Thanks so much for stopping by.
71% of Americans aren't saving enough for retirement. It's going to get worse as people live longer, and you need to start thinking differently. But you can't lose your time. Real estate is the investment vehicle that's made more ordinary people wealthy than anything else. Keith Weinhold of Get Rich Education is host of one of America's top investing shows, Disrupting Wall Street. He's an international best-selling author and has been an active income property investor since 2002. He has created thousands in passive monthly income for countless followers, and now he has a free book, The 7 Principles for Creating Wealth in Your Life. Get your copy now at GetRichEducation.com/book. That's GetRichEducation.com/book. Because invest in what produces income for you now and later. Keith Weinhold is your guy. Sign up now at GetRichEducation.com/book.